Hey everybody, this is LW Gaming and welcome to a new video, and I'm excited to let you all know that I've decided to create a new series. Yes, this is the 5th series that I ever created for Webtoon. But not only that, this series was supposedly originally created on just my personal website. The reason why I prefer to release it here is because this one is a multi-path or branching path story. What I mean by this is that this story is gonna have different endings, of course. So there's two ways they can go for, and of course I didn't edit this yet, so this will change when after I publish the video. So, anyways, here's how you can bring this. This is how it got like a bring store here. So first things first, you may notice there's like a two buttons here. Like this is like before you read the story, make sure you meet the cast, like especially the heroes, of course, and you can see their personalities and also their bios, and also what they're using, and also what team they're part of. Affiliation, I mean. So for example, Chris right here, this one is actually a male or female character because if you don't know, Chris is actually a gender neutral name. So I want this to be a gender neutral character because some readers are different genders, right? So it makes sense to have this character to be gender neutral since this is actually new in the story. And Erwin is actually another character. This one is the leader of the Emerald Resistance. Galen, which is Erwin's companion, also fight for Emerald Resistance. And there's Violet, which is the Emerald Resistance magical sharpshooter that has a longer range than any other foes. And then here comes Laura, which is the priestess who fights for the Emerald Resistance and also heals them in battle. And so I guess I remember this character from the Arcane story. Yes, there's two special guests for this series. We got Lillian. Lillian is one of them, and she uses a blazing Excalibur. I mean, that's her sword name right now. I mean, previously I only just call it Witch Sword, but now it is Blazing Excalibur. And the affiliation, of course, is Kathleen and Emerald Resistance, because in this world she fights for Emerald Resistance, and also she's a part of Kathleen Royals as well. And Dawn is the general of Azure Empire. And now we're on to another team. This is the Azure Empire characters. There's Dawn, and there's also his own companion as well, which is the trusted Archbishop of the Azure Empire. And this is Nelly, which is the axe or the Valkyrie of the Azure Empire. She wields an axe that's very strong. You probably won't get anywhere close to her. And then Alexia, which is the Imperial Priestess of the Azure Empire, looking after Imperial soldiers and allies to keep them healthy. And of course, this is the other guest character from the Arcane story, which is Lucy, and she's the general of Alelia. She was once an active leader who leads the order of heroes to end the darkness from works and corruption. And her weapon is Gold Falchion. If you guys don't know what Falchion means, Falchions are basically dragon-slaying weapons, inspired from Fire Emblem series. And the affiliation is Alelian and Azure Empire. Anyways, this cast of characters are going to be a lot of interesting aspects to the story, because there's two characters that are not necessarily from the Arcane Reincarnation itself. They are just guest characters that crosses over. So now let's go on to the adventure. By default, I mean in Webtoon, by default only English is the only option. Please understand this. I'm also going to implement another language in here, which is Dutch. So I think some people may be excited for this as well, if I prefer this to have multiple languages. So for now, it's only English at the moment. So anyways, here are the story content. I'm going to read through all of it to the bottom. But when you reach to the bottom of the page, it'll give you these three options. It's like Chris has to decide which side he has to side with. So these are the three options. Obviously, all the three of them are not available at the moment because I'm currently working on the Emerald Resistance, and then once this tab is done, I'm gonna go work on this path as well, then this path. So there are 3 options for this one. Straightforward. Some guys looking at this perspective, it looks familiar to the ones on the game site, on the 3DS game, Nintendo 3DS, which is Fire Emblem Fates. You know there's like 2 sides, right? You gotta choose which side are you gonna fight for, just like that aspect. So this one, by default, you can join Emperor Resistance, which is you'll team up with Erwin. Let's see, we're also gonna team up with Galen, Violet, and Lara. However, if you join the Empire, your allies are gonna be Dawn, Nelly, Aurelio, and then and Alexia. However, if you refuse to choose a side, you're gonna be fighting by yourself and try to persuade them to join you. But however, keep in mind this path is just gonna be a straightforward path. There won't be any branching for this path because there's no point of killing them if you're just gonna team. If you're just trying to be kind to others. It wouldn't make sense if you're trying to kill them off. So this will be a straightforward path, and these 2 will be branching, which is already good enough. So, anyways, speaking of Webtoon, I have this right here as well. So this is what Arcane Reincarnation looks like in Webtoon. And of course, I subscribe myself so I can get back to the list immediately. And this doesn't have watch list is because obviously this series is just brand new, so nothing to be excited over here. So here's what our beginning here. So it looks like this. Yes, I reformatted to make it fit on Webtoon. And surprisingly, it's super easy. And all of them are here. And that's all I can show you for now. Hope you all enjoy this video, and I'll see you all next time.